Hey, this is Mark, and this is a bonus episode of the Why Are We Still Doing This podcast. Let's talk about why we should still be doing Pride Month. Conservative Christians, what is your deal? Why do you care so much about gay marriage? How are same-sex couples, particularly those with two men, affecting you and your family directly? What is the worst that could happen? Fashion advice? It wouldn't hurt to get some of you conservative yuppies out of those pleated dockers and loafers with the little tassels on them you've been parading around in. Y'all love to say how gay marriage is a sin, and y'all love to have your protests about it. There's a lot worse sins out there. You know that, right? You know what else is a sin? Adultery. So why are you not outside your neighbor's house waiting for his mistress to show up so you can yell, "Hey man, stop coveting thy neighbor's wife"? And you cry about how gay marriage is not, quote, natural. Y'all say this while at the same time getting hair extensions, fake eyelashes, plastic surgery, decorating plastic Christmas trees. That would be like if your son needed braces and I used your logic against you and said, well, if God intended for your son to have a huge overbite, braces are kind of unnatural. I was young and immature once and used to say stuff like, why don't we have a straight Pride Month? Well, no one has ever gotten beaten up for being straight. No one has ever been sent to therapy for being straight. Some people think you can pray the gay away, right? Like if you work hard enough, you can achieve heterosexuality. Like, sir, can you tell us how you achieved and maintain your heterosexuality? Well, Bob, I try to watch 5 hours of NASCAR a week, eat red meat with at least 2 meals a day, and listen to Molly Hatchet and Lynyrd Skynyrd as my only source of music. It's funny when people who are incredibly homophobic, the way they talk about something like a pride rally or a pride parade or some initiative in their town that aligns with LGBTQ culture, because they always say the same thing. They always say, I don't like it when things are shoved down my throat. They always say that. Stop shoving this stuff down our throats. The vast majority of the time, these situations are not forced upon anyone, sorry to say. But there are thousands of ways that one could describe how they felt about these situations. Thousands of ways to describe how they feel that something is being forced upon them. But out of those thousands and thousands of ways to describe how they feel, they have to go ahead and choose the one that is by far the most sexualized one. I don't like things shoved down my throat. Not, I don't like opposing views inflicted on me, or I don't like things I don't understand encroached on my lifestyle. They go with, I don't like things shoved down my throat. Simple? Vague? Sexualized, I guess? I don't like things shoved down my throat. Why don't they just say, I don't like long, hard ideas I don't agree with shoved down my throat? I mean, I don't think anyone literally likes things shoved down their throat. Unless it's like you're really hungover and someone force feeds you a bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit. Like that I wouldn't mind. The people that say that kind of stuff, these are the same people, straight men, who think that every gay person wants to be intimate with them. Anytime they encounter a gay man, they assume that every gay man is attracted to every man. Dumbest logic ever. Like, really? Like, Oh, yes, simple straight white guy with his belly hanging out of his Jeff Gordon t-shirt. I'm so turned on by your big 20-year-old rusty Ford F-250 with the sticker of Calvin peeing on the Chevy logo on the back windshield and the blue balls hanging from your trailer hitch, and the fact you show up to a wedding in black denim jeans because you think black denim is, quote, dressy, coupled with a stained polo shirt, both of which are 2 sizes too big. Or, oh, I'm so attracted to the fact you watch cable news all day and are knee-deep in conspiracy theories and are so disconnected from reality. Like, come on, dude. I love Pride Month for 2 reasons. 1, people in the LGBTQ community can celebrate who they are and be proud of who they are. And 2, a small part of me, a small part that still lives in 8th grade and gets joy out of assholes' misfortunes, enjoys seeing how uncomfortable some people are with just the idea of Pride Month. Again, dude, just because someone is gay does not mean they are attracted to everyone of the same sex. Get a grip. These are the same dudes in their 70s who are like, we didn't have safe spaces when we were kids. Well, yeah, because if you did, I'm sure your dad and his buddies Clyde and Floyd would probably find that space and beat the shit out of everyone there just because of their sexual orientation. And anytime something like this comes out, like let's say the mayor of a very small city comes out and says something like, we've received funds from a local philanthropist to create some program for men and women in the LGBTQ community. I don't know. Someone always has to comment, oh yeah, well, what about our crumbling bridges? Like, let's focus on one thing at a time, okay? People love to gab about how destructive and detrimental it can be for a child to be adopted by a same-sex couple, although they never really explain why. Have you seen what the family system looks like now in 2025? Does anyone out there have a clue as to how many fatherless children are out there? I have worked with children for most of my adult life, and it breaks my heart to listen to them talk about how their father is non-existent in their life, or that their father refuses to acknowledge they are even alive, or even their mother. It is essential that children have a strong male role model in their life. And if that includes having 2 fathers, then why the hell not? And instead of eating fish for Lent, how about we just stop hating gay people? By both bringing fish into your place of work and microwaving it, and still hating gay people, you are double the bad person. You are double the villain in your office building. Do you know how much people hate you for microwaving fish at work? And to top it all off, you hate gay people? Double the asshole right there. You are by far the final boss in your office for microwaving fish. Just eat a burger for crying out loud. Because when it comes time, I'm pretty sure God will say to you, yeah, the whole fish thing, totally unnecessary. However, I am going to knock off points for all that hooting and hollering about same-sex couples. So, unfortunately, we can't let you in. Anyway, happy Pride Month, and I hope you've enjoyed this bonus episode of the Why Are We Still Doing This podcast. We'll see everybody in the next episode. Bye.